Hey, what is up there, YouTubers? Adjumants and a Drop Community guys here today with another product opening. So today I have in for you guys the Sorin versus Tibalt Duel Decks box. Now I stopped after work at my local game shop and I picked one of these up for $20 plus tax. So if you guys are wondering where you can find one of these, you can go to your local game or hobby shop and pick one up, hopefully if they have them. If not, there's a link down below to abugames.com where you guys can actually purchase one of these. So we are going to open this on up here today. We're going to take a look at the contents of this deck, and you guys can get a kind of rough estimate of whether or not it is worth it for you to actually purchase this deck. Personally, I really like these dual deck boxes. They are perfect for casual players. Not all of the cards that are included are standard playable. Some of them are, some of them aren't. But you always get two foil mythics here. The two here being Sorin, Lord of Innistrad, and Tibalt, the Fiend-Blooded. So on top of this box, I actually ended up purchasing some more singles from my local shop as well. So I wanted to get some more Tibalts here, just because I have a Planeswalker collection and I like the artwork of Tibalt. He's not like the most amazing Planeswalker ever. However, he does still have some really cool artwork to him, so I wanted to get some of him. I'm probably going to be looking to get more Sorins sometime soon as well, because that new artwork for Sorin looks awesome. I picked up some Lingering Souls as well from the Duel deck. This is actually the artwork that they had for the FNM promo a while back ago. But there's just something about this card being non-foil and having this artwork that appeals to me. So I wanted to get 3 more. You get one of them in the deck as it is. Spectral Procession was another card that I wanted to pick up because I didn't have any and I wanted to have them for Modern. So you do get a couple of cards that are pretty good in this deck. Well, in these decks, should I say, multiple. But Spectral Procession was another card that they reprinted with new artwork, and I also picked up 2 more Zealous Persecution because I wanted them for Modern. So aside from that, we are going to crack this open here, and we're going to take a look at what we have inside. So let's get to it. The box opens up here on the top. Alright, so let's pull this out and see. I'm going to put the box off to the side. Now, we get some deck boxes here. We have the Sorin one. It looks pretty awesome. And it has Sorin versus Tibalt and the symbols on the side. So these boxes will hold your cards, and the only downside to it is the fact that you can't sleeve your cards and then put them in these boxes. They're a little bit too small, but for you guys that don't worry about like getting sleeves for your cards or anything like that, which I always sleeve my cards just to protect them, you can keep them in these boxes and keep them kind of safe and sound. So we'll put these boxes up there just off to the side. Now we're going to take a look at it. Take this plastic off. So we have our Sorin and our Tibalt here. So let's take like a nice close look at this Sorin. So he makes 1/1 black vampire tokens with lifelink with his +1 ability, -2 ability. Gives you a emblem where creatures you control get +1/+0. The emblems do stack. You can use them multiple times. And the -6 destroys up to 3 target creatures and or planeswalkers. Return each card put into the graveyard this way onto the battlefield under your control. Sorin is just so badass, especially with this artwork. That's just such an awesome artwork for him. In Tibalt, we have here, with his +1, you get to draw a card and discard a card at random. The awesome thing about him is he's a 2 loyalty planeswalker for 2 mana. He is the only planeswalker out right now that is 2 mana just to cast. His -4 lets him deal damage equal to the number of cards in target player's hand to that player. And -6, gain control of all creatures until the end of the turn. Untap them, they gain haste until the end of the turn. So pretty awesome. I think that's pretty solid. I really love altered artworks of different planeswalkers and just getting new ones to my collection. So this is definitely something that I really like. So we'll put those up here. And we're going to take a look at the decks here. We also get a 2 inserts here, one of them being for the actual duel deck itself and kind of like discussing stuff that goes with the duel deck and like the different mechanics that go around with the decks that are pre-built. And this one is just a how to play Magic the Gathering guide. They pretty much include them with all Magic the Gathering products like Fat Packs, Intro Packs, event decks as well, they'll include this how to play guide. The only thing that they don't include them in is booster boxes. So we have our Sorin deck and our Tibalt deck here. We'll take this plastic and put it off to the side. And let's open up the Sorin one first, because I like Sorin. We'll take a look at what cards we have inside and what cool rares and anything else that we might have. So first off, we have Doom Traveler. We get a couple Doom Travelers. We have two of them. Vampire Lacerator, or Lacerator, should I say. I'm probably going to butcher most of the names of these. Wall of Omens was a really awesome card back in the day. Back when it was in Standard. Child of Night. We have Duskhunter Bat. Two of those. Mesmeric Fiend. Gatekeeper of Malakir. One of my favorite cards from back in the Vampire Tribal days. Twilight Drover, which is a rare for us. And I think the last time this guy was in Standard was during the original Ravnica. Bloodrage Vampire. We have Fiend Hunter, Vampire Nighthawk, Mausoleum Guard. We have a Phantom General that's going to buff up our tokens. Vampire Outcasts. So we already have like this kind of tribal theme where we're playing off of souls and vampires and tokens. It's just kind of really, really interesting. We have Revenant Patriarch, Sengir Vampire, Butcher of Malakir, another rare for us here. Vampire's Bite. We have Decompose. Sorin's Thirst. Urge to Feed. We have Zealous Persecution. Lingering Souls, which we looked at before. Same with the Zealous Persecution. We have Mortify that has new artwork, so destroy target creature or enchantment. A lot of the cards, well, I shouldn't say a lot of the cards. There's plenty of cards in here that are seeing new artwork for the first time, and Mortify is one of them. I really love the artwork of this card, and the flavor text is really solid as well. Spectral Procession, so we have two of those. We have Unmake, so exile target creature. Ancient Craving, there we go. Mark of the Vampire. Field of Souls, another rare. Absorb Vis. We have Death Grasp. That artwork is just out of this world. That's just really awesome. And then we have our lands here. So we have some Evolving Wilds, two of those. We have a Tainted Field that just looks really, really awesome. Really love that. And then we have some swamps. Get through them swamps, some plains. And we have a Spirit Token. A really awesome one, too. So our 1/1 Flying Spirit Token. So that is the Sorin deck. Now let's take a look at this Tibalt deck here and what we have in here. So the Tibalt deck is more focused on like beating down your opponent, just trying to bash your opponent's face in and just try to burn them out as quick as possible before they don't get like an enormous amount of creatures or anything like that. So first off, we have Goblin Arsonist. We have Scorched Rusalka. We have Reassembling Skeleton. Ashmouth Hound. We have two of those. Hellspark Elemental. We have Vithian Stinger. Shambling Remains. Coal Stoker. Lavaborn Muse. Mad Prophet. Hellrider. Oh yeah. Hellrider is in this, and it is really solid. So Hellrider is like one of the most popular cards. Well, he's pretty popular. I wouldn't say like one of the most popular cards. I'll take that back. But he is a really, really popular card as far as Standard competitive goes for the Gate Crash season of Standard. He is just a really, really powerful card, especially in this type of a deck. So it's really nice to see Hellrider in here, and he is a card of value. Scourge-Dog Cullist. We have Corpse Connoisseur. Love that name. We have Scourge Devil. Gang of Devils. We have Bump in the Night. Blazing Salvo, Faithless Looting, Flame Slash, Geist Flame, Pyroclasm, Recoup, we have Terminate, we have Strangling Suit, Browbeat. I actually think, yeah, we get 2 Browbeats. Browbeat is awesome. We have Breaking Point, which is another really solid card. Sulfuric Vortex. We have Blightning with some new artwork. So sick. Flame Javelin. We have Torrent of Souls. Devil's Play, another rare. And then we have our lands here. So we have Akum Refuge. We have Rakdos Carnarium. We have 2 of those. And then we have our basics, going through our mountains, our swamps, and then we have another spirit token. So the spirit token actually goes with the Sorin deck. I kind of figured that they were going to do that. They've done that in the previous dual decks, where they just kind of put the tokens at the back, even if they don't correspond with the deck. So yeah, those are the decks. Now let's just kind of go through and see where our rares are, just because I know some people are going to be interested in what rares we actually get out of this. Is there a rare? No, it's not a rare, is it? Nope. Actually, that does look like a rare. Lavaborn Muse. It's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of like a little bit, like the symbol is a little bit faded as far as like the gold symbols go. But no, that's a rare. The Lavaborn Muse is a rare. So is the Hellrider. Go through and see. We have our Breaking Point, Sulfuric Vortex, Devil's Play. So those are our rares from here. We have our Lavaborn Muse, Hellrider, Breaking Point, Sulfuric Vortex, and Devil's Play on top of our Tibalt that we have. And out of here, let's see, hopefully it's a lot easier to tell on the black and white backgrounds. So there's one of our rares. Butcher of Malakir is a rare. Ancient Craving, Field of Souls, Death's Grasp. So those are our rares from the Sorin one. So our rares from here, we have Death Grasp, Field of Souls, we have Ancient Craving, Butcher of Malakir, and Twilight Drover out of the Sorin deck. So you get a decent amount of rares on top of the 2 foil mythics, the 2 foil mythic planeswalkers here that just look so badass. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing video and kind of like the review that I have for the dual deck Sorin versus Tibalt. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe for more Magic the Gathering content of various sorts. And if you guys want to purchase one of these, go to your local game or hobby shop. Hopefully they have it. If not, ABU Games has it on their store. The link is down below where you guys can purchase it. Until next time, guys, have yourselves a wonderful, fun-filled Magic the Gathering day.